you join us this time as we miss out on visiting a famous castle due to the rain? We're pulled over by the police and we're disappointed not to be allowed in Wetherspoons anymore.
I don't know where I've been, I don't know where I'm going.
Having finished those sandwiches, we set off to head towards the Kyle of Lochalsh and finally on through Fort William and on to Oban, but not before finding somewhere to spend a night. And by this point the rain was coming down in stair rods.
Rainy days never felt so nice. The sky bleeds just to feel more light. Overcast wasn't overdone. What we needed was to overcome. Rainy days never felt so.
We've passed Ellendon Castle several times and still not managed to go and have a look. Today wasn't going to be that day either, not with this rain.
Good. The wind cries merry and I wipe the tears. All I needed was someone to hear. The bitter cold never felt so good. I've been told it's a given. Good things, they come and go. Every minute I know. And to be honest, I'll admit it. The only good thing that you left was a sense to know what I didn't. Yeah, what I didn't need. Never brought such light. The sun always was a bit too bright. I open up just to be repressed. The worst will happen, so I know the best. Darkness never brought such light. And I've been told it's a given. Good things, they come and go. Every minute I know. And to be honest, I'll admit it. The only good thing that you left was a sense to know what I didn't. Yeah, what I didn't need.
Red lights, these are for a different reason. And no, it's not a train. It'll be a boat going along the Caledonian Canal. Like Bernie said, it's a shame we weren't at the front of the queue. It would have been really interesting. Don't think we needed to be at the front. That's huge. We were soon back on our way, driving along the Great Glen. There was one place we wanted to visit today, the Commando Memorial near Speen Bridge. It was raised during World War II and it's about a mile from Spean Bridge, overlooking the training areas that the commandos used during 1942. It was unveiled in 1952 by the Queen Mother, and it's one of Scotland's best known monuments, both as a war memorial and as a tourist attraction, as we were soon to find out. A couple of coaches turned up, and soon it was inundated with people. They were coming from everywhere. We were finally approaching Fort William, where we intended to look for fuel and to top up on some necessities. And guess what? We found a Lidl. And I'm not sure if you remember, but in the last video we had a problem with the brake light off, but we didn't have the right tools. You won't believe it, we found these in Lidl.
So, how's it feel to be back behind the wheel, teen, for a while?
It's been a long time.
I know.
Yeah, it just comes back naturally, doesn't it? It's just the pothole scenario, and to avoid them. We wanted to be closer to Oban, where we spent the night, because that's where we were going to visit tomorrow. And a little while later we came across this spot. It was a lay-by near Appin, just north of Oban. Time to get the tea on, I think.
Oh, dinner time again.
I know.
So, what are we going to have tonight?
Because it's easy. Spaghetti bolognese.
Spaghetti bolognese. Spaghetti bolognese, Blue.
I've got no garlic bread though, I'm afraid.
Oh, no, it's fine.
And then a nice cup of tea.
There we go, you see, what more can you ask for?
You could have
Apart from a glass of red wine,
Yeah.
but when you're driving, you don't really want that, do you?
I've got some treacle sponges and some custard if you fancy it.
I've got to watch my figure.
Somebody asked it.
But I'm on holiday.
You are, yeah.
Okay.
All right, we'll see. See how full you are.
I'm all fitted in. You'll help me, won't you, Blue? You help me, won't you, Blue?
Later that evening we were treated to a beautiful sunset over Loch Linney. It's the first time we've stayed in partial civilization. There was a few of us here last night, which is safety in numbers, and it was a reasonable night. Not what we're used to though. Hey ho, onwards and upwards, or downwards, we're off to Oban. All packed up and ready to go, repairs done, new light bulb fitted, we're on our way. Clear. I'm going to try and make those lights flash on. Last night after sunset, we were intrigued by these flashing Bad Bend lights. We've not seen any like this before. You see, it's like a racetrack, isn't it? We hadn't been travelling that long and then this happened. We were pulled off the road by a police car. And here's another one. And we were soon to find out what was going on.
It's just coming, it'll be a couple minutes.
Okay,
problem.
thank you. They're very polite.
Yeah.
We did as we were told and we sat and we waited. What's that? And we waited. And we waited. The worst thing you want is for someone to get impatient and move. And we waited. And we waited.
Gotta be it.
how we got it.
Whoa.
Oh my God, look at the size of that truck. The morning's excitement over, we were now free to continue on our way to Oban. We made it to Oban and we timed our arrival just in time for lunch.
Pretty busy.
And we usually have that at Wetherspoons. We've done it a couple of times before. It's cheap and it wasn't too bad. So we were heading down that way.
Could be abroad with these palm trees and the sunshine.
This was Maybank holiday weekend and it really showed. It was so busy in Oban. So Bernie had got to Wetherspoons before me and he had some, well, I won't say devastating, but some sad news. Dogs are no longer welcome. I know they're not welcome inside, but we used to be able to at least eat outside in this little garden area, but not anymore. So I guess we're going to have to find somewhere new to have a bit of lunch. And there was plenty of stalls selling food down on the quayside here. And we settled on this one.
Fish and chips are not a bad price.
So how's your fish and chips in Oban?
Alright. Very fresh, the fish.
Unusual to have breadcrumbs on.
Yeah, I think that's why it's a bit weird.
Never mind. As long as you're enjoying them.
I am.
And Blue's had a couple of chips.
I don't think I'll be able to eat the bread and butter. Enjoy it. You might have to have that.
Say that again, sorry.
I don't think I've managed the bread and butter as well.
Oh, I'm sure we'll manage that.
Well, 25 arrived in the blink of an eye, and I'm still just trying to figure out how to walk that fine line. But life's just too short not to try the best you can. So I'm gonna